Fine. Okay, I'm sure that this is on. That's my password. Thank you. Okay, why am I here? I'm here because back in Fighting Words, the devotional, referencing the devotional, she had mentioned an Enneagram, which I had never heard about. So I'm going to take the test because I'm that kind of person. I just like, again, it's not, why isn't it syncing my music? That's rude. I don't take it too seriously. It's always like an introspection thing for me. Fine, I'll do it this way. Yeah. So I'm going to take that. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I don't know if I I tend to not finish my thoughts, so I apologize. It's because I'm multitasking. But it's because I was going to put on some music in my headphones that are right here next to me, so that way I can hear it. Maybe you can hear it too, but it won't be that loud. Yeah. So let's do that. I'm going to drink my coffee also. And there is a local, good. There's a local coffee shop that didn't used to be here. It opened up sometime last year. Oh my gosh, the coffee is so, so good. It's not burnt tasting. Just me here talking, don't mind. So yeah. This one is what I'm going to play. Can we hear it? Okay, I can hear it. Hopefully it's not that loud. Okay, so I'm going to take the Enneagram. Also, you might be able to see my beat up chair that my cat has torn apart. Again, I'm not buying a new chair because she's just going to tear it up. Oh, that might be too loud. Okay, so an Enneagram, Enneagram, is a 9-sided figure used in a particular system of analysis to represent the spectrum of possible personality types. It is a pseudoscientific model of the human psyche, which is principally understood and taught as a typology of 9 interconnected personality types. So, and again, I've never done this before. I say that, but when I was reading that, I think I did it for a job a very long time ago. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be having coffee right now, because I'm kind of I'm looking for a free Enneagram test. And I'm going to read the questions out loud and answer them because I is who I is. And you know, this is who I am. And I'm okay with sharing it. Hopefully you can relate or it help you out a bit. I think oh, here we go. I like when you search a question and then the place giving you the response to the question that pops up is the place that wants you to take their free test. Which free Enneagram test is most accurate? Why, ours is, of course. Don't mind me. Okay. I am going to, but you know what? I'm going to pick it. I'm going to pick this place. I am taking it. Should I say where I'm taking it from? I'm going to take it through, oh, it took me to there. Okay, thank you. I'm taking it from personalitypath.com. Are you gonna make me create a login and all that jazz? Let's just start. First one. I actively look for ways to be there for other people and help them. I strongly agree. My inner critic is very hard on everything I do. Strongly agree. I am sensitive to how my appearance is perceived by others, and I can easily change it to connect with others and win them over. Oh, strongly disagree. Being told I'm odd or weird is welcome proof that I am staying true to myself. I don't think I would take it that way. I think I would say disagree slightly. Do I strongly disagree? No, I strongly disagree. I take the time to understand things and concepts in very great depth, more than most other people do. No. I take the time to understand things and concept in very great depth, more than most other people do. I don't think so. I'm going to go with slightly disagree. I won't strongly disagree. I am really good with the big picture. Detail work, however, stretches my patience. Disagree. Do I strongly disagree or do I slightly disagree? Slightly disagree. I can make and communicate tough decisions even if others don't like them. Ooh. I'll go with agree slightly. I'd rather sacrifice my plans than being forced to hurry. What? I'd rather sacrifice my plans than being forced to hurry. What do they mean by that? Like, because I'm running late, I'm going to sacrifice my plan? No, I'm going to go with strongly disagree. I enjoy the predictable and safe more than exploring the unknown. I enjoy the predictable and safe more than exploring the unknown. Slightly disagree. I do enjoy, like, schedules, routine. But do I appreciate it more than exploring the unknown? It seems like it's loud. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna go with slightly disagree. Do I really like the unknown? Let me think about this. Sorry, this is probably a harder question for me. Okay. I'm gonna go with agree slightly. I strongly feel other people's unexpressed needs and act on them without being asked for it. Ooh. I mean, I often help people if... I'll go with agree. Being asked, strongly agree. I've tried to reel it in because I've come across people who don't necessarily want help. I'll go with strongly agree. I'm trying to think about people that I'm close with, and I do. So it is hard for me to leave even the smallest mistakes alone. Strongly agree. It greatly annoys me when people's lack of efficiency keeps me from achieving my goals. It greatly annoys me. Yeah, I guess okay, strongly agree. I don't want to stand out too much through my appearance or lifestyle. I don't want to stand out too much through my appearance. Oh, what am I drinking? I'm drinking a flat white. I don't want to stand out too much through my appearance or lifestyle. I feel like I naturally stand out, so I do try to not actually add to standing out. Yeah. There's things I acquired that have name brands on them, And depending on where I'm going, I don't actually like wearing them because I don't want to call attention to myself. So I'm going to go with, or lifestyle. Lifestyle, sure, strongly agree. I enjoy spending a lot of time in my head more than most other people I know. No, disagree strongly. I don't want to spend time in my head. I have been told by others, should I go back? Hold on, hold please. I enjoy spending a lot of time in my head more than most other people I know. I don't think it's more than most people I know. I don't think, and enjoying spending time in my head. Does that mean daydreaming? I don't know that I daydream. I do process and think a lot and think very quickly. An example of that was this morning, how I like broke down what I was thinking when that all happened very quickly. I'm going to go with agree slightly. Okay, next question. I have been told by others that I am too skeptical when I am just being realistic and cautious. Oh, no, strongly disagree. I get uneasy when I'm around. I'll go with that strongly. I'll go with slightly disagree on that last one. Sorry. Disagree slightly. Okay. I get uneasy when I'm around too much negativity, so I quickly try to lighten the mood. Ooh. Agree. I'm going to go with agree slightly because I don't know that I actually try to lighten the mood. I might just leave. If my lightening the mood doesn't work, I'll just leave. It is easy for me to stand back and let others make decisions. Decisions, and I'm assuming this is a decision that affects all. Because I don't interfere in other people's lives. They can do what they want with their life. What do you think this means? It is easy for me to stand back and let others make decisions. I'll go with disagree slightly because I'm not sure what they're talking about. I feel uncomfortable when situations get too aggressive and tend to withdraw. Ooh. Agree slightly. Another random tidbit about me is I always have more than one drink. I always have water because I'm a water drinker. But if I'm drinking tea or water, I also drink water while I'm drinking it. I don't know why. It is who I am. Okay. It is very hard for me to ask for help, even when I really need it. I'm going to go with agree slightly. Most of the time, yes. But if that person has shown me that they actually care and are really wanting to help me, I'll go with agree slightly. So I've learned to be better at it. I couldn't live with myself knowing I didn't do the right thing. Ooh, agree strongly. I put a lot of effort into reaching my full potential and want to make the most of my talents. Agree strongly. I am longing for other people to understand me. However, I have a sense that others will never truly get me. Disagree strongly. Yeah. If I'm showing you who I am, then that's not on me. If you're not understanding who I am, if I'm showing you who I am. I enjoy searching for answers to difficult and complex questions, and I can spend hours pondering and making sense of the world. Ooh. I enjoy searching for answers. I do enjoy searching for answers. Let me turn this down. But I don't know that I like pondering the world. The world will make me sad. I'll go with agree slightly. When things go wrong, I can't stop myself from thinking this is exactly what I was worried about. Ooh. No, I don't think that. Disagree slightly. Because I'm sure, depending on what it is. I hate being bored, so I constantly look for new and stimulating people, ideas, or things to do. Disagree. Slightly? I'll go with disagree slightly. I can come across as tough and forceful, which is why some people see me as intimidating. Disagree strongly. When others make me angry, I don't hesitate to tell them how I feel. Ooh. I'm going to go with disagree slightly. because depending on the situation and the person, I might need to pause. Both disagree slightly. It is easy for me to ask people for the things I need, even if they get annoyed by my request. Oh, disagree slightly. I feel extremely guilty as soon as I lose control over my emotions, even slightly. Disagree. I feel extremely guilty as soon as I lose emotions, even slightly. I'm going to go with disagree strongly. I am not overly ambitious, so don't let work take up too much space in my life. Strongly disagree. I feel my emotions deeply and with great intensity, often to the point that I feel overtaken by them. I don't know if I feel overtaken by emotions. Again, maybe younger self would answer differently. Priscilla, as of today, January 14th, 2025. I feel my emotions deeply and with great intensity, often to the point I feel overtaken by them. I'm going to go with disagree slightly, because I do feel things deeply, but I don't try to let them overtake me, you know? Disagree slightly. Too much theory feels draining to me. Agree strongly. I rather choose the unpredictable and unknown than safe and familiar. Strongly. If we're living, at some point, something unknown is going to come across our path. But I'm okay with consistency. So I'm going to go with safe and familiar. So I'd rather choose unpredictable. I'll go with strongly disagree. Others tell me they appreciate my free-spirited and playful attitude towards life. I guess it's not something I realize that I bring, because I don't think, but I did have a friend tell me that. I'll go with agree slightly. I am a strong-willed person who does not back down easily, especially in the face of opposition. I'm going to go with agree slightly. When others upset me, it is hard for me to confront them and clearly express my feelings. Strongly disagree, something I've learned to do. I worry that others take me and the things I do for them for granted. This wouldn't be to anybody here, by the way. The things that I'm thinking, this none of this is. I'll go with agree slightly. It is easy for me to relax and enjoy, even if I have not yet taken care of all my obligations. No, I'm not that person. I will let you know that. If I've not done everything, I'm a person. I have to get the list done. I have to get it done. And then I can do other things. Sometimes, right, we have to make ourselves sit down and take a break. But I'm not that. Typically speaking, I'm going to go with 99% of the time, I'm not that person. It is extremely important to me that other people see me as successful. Strongly disagree. I need to show my unique personality more than I feel the need to fit in and conform. I'll go with agreeing. Strongly agree. I don't know that I feel the need to, but I'm gonna be me. Since I prefer solitude, I can come across to others as self-sufficient and withdrawn. I don't know if I come across as withdrawn. Self-sufficient. I'll go with that. So I'll go with agree slightly. Safety and security are more important to me than most people. Strong or slightly disagree. I don't know if that's more than anybody else. I need a high level of predictability in my life, so I persist with things even when they become boring and mundane. Strongly or slightly disagree. I am strongly independent and like to take charge and be in control of situations. I don't know that I like to. That's the word. I don't like to take charge and be in control of situations. I just have the aptitude for it. Because even when I didn't want it, I get put into those roles. I'm going to go with slightly disagree. I don't actually like it. Because I see many points of view, I often have a hard time deciding on what my own viewpoint is. No. Yeah, disagree strongly. I have been told by others that I am too strict about things being correct and precise. No. I've not been told that, actually. Sometimes I worry that that's how I can come across. But I've never actually been told that. So I think I'm doing well with not having that as feedback. I'm going to go with disagree strongly. It's important to me to be important in the lives of others. Ooh. Doesn't everybody want to be important in other people's lives? Hold on, let me look at this. Oh, no, this skipped on. 1 second, please. I need to go back to this and play different music. I will play this album. Play. Okay. It's important to me to be important in the lives of others. I'm going to go with agree strongly, if I'm being honest. But I think, doesn't everybody want to be important? Maybe not. Maybe not. I spend excessive amounts of time gathering information, which is why I have a hard time going into action. Disagree strongly. I can't hold myself from seeing hidden threats and imagining what dangers might arise from any given situation. Oh no. Just strongly disagree. I'll go with disagree slightly. I don't think that I am worried. I can't hold myself from seeing hidden threats and imagining what dangers might arise from any given situation. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with strongly disagree. Enjoying life and having fun is more important than discipline and self-control. Strongly disagree. When I see something I feel is unfair, I do not hesitate to call people out on it. Ooh. Sorry, taking off my shoes. I don't know that I just jump in and be like, that's not right. We're 64% of the way through the test, by the way. I'm going to go with, when I see something I feel is unfair, I do not hesitate to call people out on it. I'm going to go with disagree slightly because, sometimes you got to know your place. If it's not my place to speak up, but I will note it. I want to avoid mistakes by all means, which is why I put more effort into planning than most others. I mean, even with all your planning, you can still make mistakes. That's just the way we're human. We're not robots. That's something that I've had to come to. Again, Priscilla, January 14th, 2025. Once upon a time, probably would have said strongly agree. But me now, I'm going to go with agree slightly because I do try to plan things out. I often feel like others don't do as much for me as I do for them. Strongly disagree. I tend to either obey completely. I should go back. I'll go with slightly disagree. I tend to either obey completely or to rebel. I'm trying to think of an actual applicable situation in my life what's something that would be similar to this? To either obey completely or to rebel. I'll go with agree. I'll go with agree slightly. No, because even with work, I'm going to go with disagree slightly. Because I don't want to miss out, I have often said yes to multiple events at the same time, even though I knew I couldn't attend all of them. Disagree strongly. When others hesitate to make an unpopular decision, it's usually me who takes the lead. When others hesitate to make an unpopular decision, it's usually me who takes the lead. I'll go with agree slightly. I always feel like I work harder and more thoroughly than everyone else. I'm trying to think of my daily life, I'm going to go with agree slightly. Sorry. Even though I often, not like anybody, I don't know why I'm apologizing. Anyways, even though I often feel like I don't get the appreciation I deserve for what I do for others, I continue. I don't like the way these questions are phrased. They're very combative. Don't you think everyone has been kind of yeah, even though I don't feel like I don't get that yeah, it's more of, I would say like this, that's just who I am. Like no matter what, the way I would phrase this is no matter what others, like, even though I feel, I don't, yeah, that's the part. Even though like I don't expect anything when I do what I do. I do what I do because that's who I am. Does that make sense? And I mean, I feel like I'm appreciated. I'm gonna go with a. I often worry and get nervous about decisions that other people seem to make easily. Disagree slightly. People know they can tell me the truth straight to my face because they know I'm strong enough to take it. Ooh, I would hope so. But because I'm going to leave but because I'm going to leave a percentage of chance that maybe I don't know, I'm going to go with agree slightly. I feel a strong moral obligation to follow my conscience. Strongly agree. I usually put the needs of others before my own. Agree strongly. I often feel suspicious of the motives of people who flatter me. No. Disagree slightly. I don't mind confrontation. I even enjoy pushback. It gives me a challenge to come over. Disagree strongly. Now, listen, confrontation is sometimes needed. But I even enjoy pushback. It gives me a challenge to overcome. That right there. No, thank you. Like, anyway, I'm going to go disagree strongly. I find it hard to relax and have fun until I have taken care of all my duties. Strongly agree. I have often overextended myself in caring for others at the cost of taking care of myself. I've tried to be better about that. It's something I actively practice. I'm going to go with disagree slightly. It's often really hard for me to let other people make the decisions. I'll go with agree slightly. You're almost done. Please choose a statement most applicable to you. I get irritated when other people don't listen to what I have to tell them. I get irritated when people don't show appreciation for what I do for them. You know, I don't like the way these questions are phrased. They're very negative based. Like, why are you... Anyway, I don't like that personally. I get irritated when other people don't listen to what I have to tell them. I get irritated when they don't show me appreciation for what I do for them. I'll go with listen. Please choose the most applicable to you. I'm more concerned that other people's activities keep me from accomplishing my tasks. I'm more concerned I might be left out of other people. I'll go with the first one. Choose the most applicable to myself. I think real love doesn't necessarily depend a lot on physical contact. I need a lot of physical contact to feel like I'm really loved. I'm gonna go with the first because I have been where yeah, I don't want you touching me because you don't show love in other ways. In what context are you looking to apply the insights for this personality test? For me personally. Next. How will you use your personality test results? Just for me. Next. What are you hoping to achieve with this personality test? You can select multiple options. Wow. Mindfulness and mental health. Next. Oh, great. Here we go. All right. It's thinking. Redirecting to your test result. That's rude. This isn't free. Oh, sorry. That was if I wanted a more in-depth one. Your free personality snapshot. I'm a type 1 improver. It doesn't tell me what percentage because they want me to pay for it. All right. Well, there we go. I'm a type 1. Should I read it to you? It's really short because they're wanting me to pay. So type 1. You're most likely to have an Enneagram type 1 personality, often also called the improver. Ones are idealistic, conscientious, and have a lot of integrity. At their core, they are defined by their perceptions of right and wrong and their commitment to doing things right. Ones act with self-discipline, determination, and the ability to delay gratification for a brighter tomorrow. Ones are great at improving what they feel needs improvement, but they have difficulties relaxing and allowing themselves, as well as others, to not be perfect at all times. That's not true. Ones are pragmatic and serious people who work hard to ensure they are the best version of themselves they can be. They put a lot of effort into making sure they're doing the right thing at all times and are great at seeing how to improve and perfect things. Organizational skills, self-discipline, and honesty come easy to ones. They have an awareness of what the world needs, are dedicated to the causes they pick up, and persistent in the face of struggle. The high standards ones have for themselves and others can make it hard for those around them to live up to the one's expectation of what it means to do something right. It can be hard to change a one's mind on something since their identity is tightly connected to their need to be seen as a good person. So this actually I think is very rhymes with the MBTI. I'm an INFJ. And as I've gotten older, I have learned this is who I am. And as long as you do not bring to my space, you do you. I actually say that all the time. You do you. I'm gonna do me. So yeah, a good, I think, example is growing up. Sorry, this is really long. I'm gonna get done here shortly. But growing up, my sister and I had a share room, and there was one time where we had this huge dresser in between and of our bedroom, and I didn't care how her side was. So that's kind of how it is. All right. Thank you so much for spending time with me. This was really long. I apologize. But I wanted to do the whole Enneagram thing if you've never heard about it. So, all right. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be.